Panettone, otherwise known as Italian Christmas bread. So you got one of these hanging around. Maybe your friend gave one to you, and you really don't know what to do with it, and you're not a big fan of it, kind of dry. Well, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to make air fryer French toast using Panettone. So stay tuned.
Hey, it's a snowy day here in central PA, and I was kind of wanting some comfort food today. Actually, I've been thinking about making this for quite a while now. And what I'm going to do today is, I've mentioned it a few times in other recipes. I had some air fried bacon. Well, I'm going to show you actually how to make the air fried bacon this time around, and also got some breakfast sausages here. But the main character in today's event is going to be French toast. And what I'm going to make French toast with is a panettone. Right there. Now, why panettone? Because it makes awesome French toast. Trust me on this. Now, a lot of people wonder, what's panettone? Well, for all my Italian friends, you know exactly what panettone is. Panettone is a Italian Christmas bread. And in this case, I have a store-bought one. They tend to be a little bit dry. They're okay, but a little dry. And I know that some people get some of these for Christmas and they wonder what the heck they got. They get into it, they take a few bites and they're like, oh, wow, this is kind of like, I don't know. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Well, if you've had a fresh one, it's really good. These store-bought ones, they're okay. But they make great French toast. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make French toast with a panettone. But bonus, I'm going to show you how to make it in an air fryer. So we're going to do some air fryer, bacon, sausage, and panettone. Hey, all those people that received an air fryer for Christmas this year, and you're wondering what you can make in it, well, hey, stay tuned because I'm going to show you some breakfast staples right here. Be right back. First off, the bacon. 8 minutes, 380 degrees air fryer. You do not have to let this warm up. But what I do is I take one of these parchment papers and I put it in the bottom. And we go ahead and we lay our bacon in on top of the parchment paper. And just like that. And it goes. Air fry. 8 minutes, 380 degrees. Start. So we'll let that go. We're at about, I don't know, somewhere around the 6-minute mark. Is going to ask me to flip it over. That's what I'll do. We'll flip it over. Hey, so while our bacon is cooking here, let me go ahead and do my shout out. And this episode's shout out goes to all the Navy night bakers out there that ever served or still serving. Because I'll tell you what, ask any sailor, enlisted officer, what their best memory about the Navy was. Well, number one, they'll probably say, you know, making friends or being able to travel all over the world. But right up there with it will be all the cool stuff that our night bakers would make at night. Hot rolls, cinnamon rolls, hamburger rolls, white bread, you name it. When we got on the way, hey, all that stuff that we loaded up, that we bought, that goes real fast, within a couple of days. So we switch over and we make all of our own bread, rolls, pastries, you name it, and the crew would just love it. I mean, everybody would be walking up to the back door of the bake shop at night and trying to weasel their way into getting some free rolls or whatever. Well, anyways, hats off to them, shout out to them, all you night bakers that ever served, that are serving now. Hey, this episode's to you. The best thing about cooking bacon in an air fryer, you don't have all that mess. You don't have splatters all over your cooktop. You don't have a lot of bacon smoke in the air. These things are awesome for cooking bacon. Same thing with the sausage. You don't have all the splatters, the grease, the smoke. It all stays right in here. And it's so easy to clean up. So anyways, we've got a little while here. We'll let this get going. We'll come back when it needs to be flipped over. And we'll take it from there. Hey, so I want to mention, when you're using parchment paper, you got to be careful. Now, I didn't have quite enough bacon on there. When I usually put more bacon on there, I don't have an issue with it. but only 4 slices was enough to keep this down. You have a fan going on inside the air fryer, and this got sucked up a little bit, and you can see it started getting a little bit scorched. So pay attention. If you're putting only a few slices of bacon in there, I wouldn't recommend this. Plate alone works really well. I just try to, minimize the cleanup. Okay, so it's asking me to turn my bacon. And it's looking really good right now, and I got one piece that doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. And this, in the next couple of minutes, will crisp right up. Back in, and we'll let it finish. Okay, bacon is done, and just like I said, it would crisp up really nicely. A little foam on it, but that will dissipate. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right in with our sausage, and we'll get our sausage going. Sausage only takes 7 minutes. So I'm going to reduce the time. Air fry, 380, and we'll get 7 minutes, and we'll start. That bacon is looking really good. Comes out perfect every time. No burning, none of that stuff. Okay, while the sausage is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get my panettone sliced up. So what I noticed is that there's a recipe for French toast right on the box. Now, there's a lot of ingredients in there. Kind of overkill if you ask me. You're asking for vanilla, sugar, it's already sweet. I'm going to put sweet syrup on it. Why would I want to put vanilla when I have a vanilla panettone going on? Anyways, I'm going to be very simple about my ingredients. I'll show you how I do it. Alright, first things first. There's a little wrapper that they bake the bread in that I'm going to take off my panettone. Just take this off. Throw this away. Okay, so I've got the paper off. Now I'm not going to do a big thick slice of this huge circle here. I'm going to go ahead, cut it in half first. This one to the side. Ooh, that's so buttery, delicious looking inside. Oh, looks like I didn't get all the paper off either. There we go. Then I'm going to take this, take the top off. Don't throw that away. You save all your bread like I do. You make bread pudding out of it. It makes great bread pudding as well. I'm going to cut 2 thick slices. That's going to be my French toast right there. Okay, it's about time to turn this. And all I'm going to do is give these a little bit of a turn. Just like that. And let it finish off. So we got about another 4 minutes to go. Okay, so while the sausage is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and make the batter now. Now, I make a very simple French toast batter. A lot of people add sugar, vanilla, cinnamon. Sometimes I add cinnamon, most of the times I don't. I keep it real simple. Eggs, milk. That's all I use. There's vanilla in my panettone, so I go with vanilla. And it's already a little bit sweet. So, 2 eggs. Look at that, no shells. Start whisking these up. And I added about 1/3 of a cup of milk. And that's it. Okay, sausages came out perfect. No splatters, no smoke in the house. Absolutely perfect. So there you have it. Bacon, sausage, and an air fryer. Simple as that. I'm going to go ahead and dump the grease out of here, clean it up a little bit, and then we'll get into making the French toast. Alrighty, time to get our French toast battered up and into the air fryer. So I am going to go ahead and use the parchment paper for this one because I know it's going to be able to hold it down. And we're going to give it a little bit of spray. And we'll go in and batter each side of my toast here. A couple seconds on each side. That in. That in. In the air fryer we go. 8 minutes, 400 degrees. And we'll let her go. Okay, so we're at the 5-minute mark here. And what I want to do now is I don't want to overcook this. I'm going to check it to see if I need to turn it now instead of when it tells me to. And look at that so far. That is looking so good. Take this. Don't do that. Get this flipped over. Back in. And we'll let it finish. Okay, it's done. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that. That is some darn good looking French toast. And I bet you it's going to be really good eating too. So let's take this out. Get this on my plate. Plate this up. Put a couple sausages on there. A couple pieces of bacon. All done in an air fryer. Let's make it look pretty. So I've got a little strawberry here. I'm going to kind of fan out. Put some berries on here. And then, actually, let's get the, forgot all about my, sorry, reaching over there. Forgot all about my maple syrup here. And my maple syrup and my melted butter. And then, we'll take it up another notch. There she blows. Air fryer, French toast, bacon and sausage. Panettone French toast. Alrighty, last thing to do now is go in and try this. And wow, this makes the best French toast. You've got to try Panettone. Panettone. That is so light. Crispy on the outside, but light on the inside. Such awesome flavor to it. It really does make the best French toast. So, to all my Italian friends out there, Panettone's not just for Christmas. You gotta try this. And for all my American friends out there who got a Panettone, didn't know what to do with it, didn't quite like it as it was, you've got to try making French toast with your Panettone. Let me try the sausage. Perfect. A little piece of bacon. Perfect. A little crispy. I'm in heaven right now. Air fryer breakfast. So easy. Everything comes out perfect. I also want to note that the sausages, you know, sometimes when you cook sausages, you leave them around a little bit, you know, or actually within minutes, they start to shrivel up. These didn't shrivel up at all. Perfect. So hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly share. And go ahead and click on the little bell down the bottom so you can get notifications when we come out with new videos. So until next time, thanks